You're looking crazy, okay? Your breath been stinking. Coochie been thinking.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD.
Hello guys, welcome to As Your Big Sister with your host, me. Hey, my queen, that is me, that is she. I am where I want to be. How are you guys doing today? You ask? I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. Today is a good day. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. Okay, but I'm doing good. It's a good day. Today I would like to talk about crashing out, specifically in front of the people that you love. And to top that off, crashing out and they're not saying anything. They're not stepping up to the plate and being like, hey, Asia, what's going on here? You're looking crazy, okay? Your breath been stinking. Coochie been thinking. Okay, I don't know. I just wanted that to rhyme with something, but you've been looking terrible. What's going on? Has there ever been a moment in your life where you're like, why hasn't someone checked up on me? And I know that sounds very entitled. I might be sounding like a crybaby, but there are times where I don't want to have to say that I'm going through something. I want you to peep that I'm going through something. Okay? Yes, she's a Leo. Okay? Megan Thee Stallion, our girl, has been going through it for some years now. Man. She had a live where she was talking about how she was crashing out and her friends weren't saying anything. Specifically, she would start crying before a party and her friends were like, we're not doing this. Okay? It's time to shake some ass.
They saw how sad I was. They saw how much I drank. Nobody in my life at that time was like, Megan, let's not go out tonight. Megan, let's not turn up tonight. Megan, you don't gotta do that. Everybody was down with the motherfucking shenanigans. I'll be crying before I walk in the party and bitch will be like, come on, let's go. You know, I'm crying with my... Why you always crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people saw me be low as once I went and got help, once I got therapy, once I decided I need to love myself. I need to value myself because I don't love myself. I'm not valuing myself. I'm up. I'm crashing out. Once I start realizing you're crashing, you need to get your shit together because you're crashing. And I cleaned out the house. Everybody from my past was shook.
It brought me back to my early 20s. I had a group of friends that were just some of the best people in the entire world. Like, that was a friend group I will never forget for the rest of my life. When I think back at some of the memories we share, it brings a smile to my face because, woo, we had a time. They were the friends that you were able to have the serious moments, serious talks with, and you can go out on the town. Duality, baby. Like, me and my homegirl, every single day, like, this is bad, but every single day, we would go to Church's Chicken. We'd get 2 legs and a thigh, a biscuit and some french fries, and a side of Sprite. I think she had like sweet tea or something. But we would grub, baby. Watch us some TV, grub, go out at night. It was a good time. It was an amazing time. But we all had one particular thing in common. We loved a trifling mother. Oh God, we knew how to pick them. Ugh. God. I like this one girl that I don't think she liked me. It was one of those things where, well, of course she didn't like me, but it was one of those things where it was like, when I'm bored, I'll like you, you know? And there was this one day where I was like, I'm tired of the way she's treating me. Like, what's up, girl? Like, are we talking? Are we dating? Like, what are we doing here? And she was not replying. And I was like, I'm going to get this motherfucker to reply. So I was calling her, blowing her up like 3,000 times. She blocked me, got my friend's phone, calling her, blocked my friend. I'm messaging her on Instagram, blocks me. Twitter, blocks me. Like, I was going in like I needed to speak to this person. Nobody was telling me to stop. Nobody was telling me, girl, you look dumb. I'm sorry. Like, at that point, you got to tell your friend, you look dumb. You look stupid as fuck. Have some dignity. Because, okay, I'm going to get a little toxic here, but whatever. In a lot of ways, my friends are a reflection of me. So the fact that I got a friend that's begging to be on the phone with her is wild. It is so wild. Like, what are we, like, it's so embarrassing to me. And the thing is, ain't nothing wrong with begging. Ain't nothing wrong with begging. Sometimes you need your... But it gets to a point where you're like, okay, dignity, where? Okay, sis, I understand you double texting, you triple texting, you quadruple texting, you texting. Okay, we begging, but, you know, we keeping over text. Maybe you calling. Okay, we're getting to the point where it's like, all right. And especially, and to put the icing on the cake for somebody that's not doing nothing for you. She wasn't doing nothing for me. So I was really embarrassing my friends. And the thing about that is, I don't know how embarrassed they felt because we were all doing the same chasing after somebody. So sometimes you're crashing out and you're like, why isn't anybody seeing that I'm crashing out? They're probably crashing out too. So we're all just the blind leading the blind. I don't think a person who has it all together up here would allow their friend to crash out and then not say anything. You know, I believe that people allow that behavior because that's all that they know. So it's like, of course you're going to be an alcoholic. We all are. Of course you're going to be on drugs. Of course you're going to chase after love where there isn't any, because we all do that. It takes a person who has seen something different, experienced something different, or even thinks that there's something different out there to be like, wait, hold on, this isn't normal. In a lot of ways with my friends and I, we just changed in ways that made us go different directions. So it was never a situation where any of us was like, well, I could only speak for myself. It was not a situation where I was like, you guys can't get it together and I want it like this, so deuces. I'm the type of person, I want to give my friends room to fuck up, you know, but I am going to speak up about it. I am going to be like, hey, the way this person talks to you, it's not the way a person who says they love you should be talking to you. Hey, I think you're drinking a little too much. Hey, maybe you should lay off the coke a little bit. Okay? I had a homeboy who was partying all the time, but he was in college. He was in a fraternity. He was turned up. My boy was turned up. And you know what? I understood it. Sometimes I would partake in just the turning up, not what I'm about to tell y'all. And I remember every time we saw each other, he was getting skinnier and skinnier. Okay. And I was like, oh, okay, I was letting it go. You know, I'm not one to call out people's weight loss or weight gain too quickly. Let me tread carefully. And so one day, this nigga's pants were nearly falling down. And he had a belt on. I was like, okay. My boy was looking crazy. I was like, we need to lay off the coke, bud. Okay? I know we're all turned up. We need to lay off the coke. He's like, yeah, Asia. Yeah. I'm fucking done. I'm done. He was like, I'm not hanging out with this person no more. He was like, I'm looking crazy. I said, yes, you're looking. I was like, I've been looking at you and I've been trying to, tread lightly. I've been trying to come in very smoothly, but I've had it up to here. And him and I just had a relationship like that, like where we were able to say, hey, you looking crazy. He told me one time, he said, hey, them shoes gotta go. Okay? Got to go. Your toes are poking out of them. Like we were able to tell each other, hey, let's not do that no more. And we need people in our lives that are able to call us out when shit is crazy. Because there are also people who benefit from you crashing out. Asia's going to stay up late at night, risk getting up for her job, arguing with my dumb ass. There are people that are benefiting from you not doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Let's keep it 100. So you might think that, oh, this isn't bad. Like, I'm not crashing out. I'm not da da da. But you get that one friend that's like, hey, sis, let's sit down. Let's sit down. And I used to be so embarrassed to be that girl because nobody wants that party pooper. Nobody wants a Debbie Downer around, okay? Nobody wants that friend that's like, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't go rob the bank. Then when your ass is in prison, you're like, I wish I had a friend that said that. But y'all were ostracizing that girl. I try to be the friend that someone can say something like that to. I try to be as approachable to critique as possible. Again, I am a Leo. So, we're always right. We're always, all the good things in life. We need to be more open to criticism. We need to understand that maybe this person sees what I'm doing a lot clearer than I do. Maybe I should take a second look. That comes with discernment though, because there are also people, oh God, it's just layers on top of layers on top of layers. I'm just like, bruh, why can't shit be black and white? But there are also some people who will try to talk you out of certain things because they're haters. And you got to know if it's actually coming from a good place and from a good person. But I think we know more than we lead on to know. So to the friend who can't accept critique, just understand, have more discernment, trust that that this person is coming from a good place. The friend that cannot speak up, if something bad happens to your friend, you are going to feel bad for not saying something. Also, find a soft way to deliver your message. Write it down a couple times, maybe rehearse it in the mirror. Say it to a friend, ask them for critique. Know how to tell somebody that they fucking up. in a loving way. That's all I got for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here every time you show up. This is As Your Big Sister. I am Asia, my queen. Bye-bye.